Hi, everybody. Leroy Lopez here for Crew Talk, alongside my co-host, Woody Hawkins.
What's going down, Leroy?
How's it going, everybody? And we're here today to talk about something that's been kind of an issue for a very long time, argued with.
Flat Earth.
Woody's all fired up for it. Woody's fired up for it.
Well, what the fuck's going on?
Exactly. So we got the Flat Earth theory going on, and just go ahead, Woody, go discuss a little bit here, and we'll go from there.
Okay, what I got on the screen here is, we'll pop it up in the video, but this is an actual pilot's map. So you can kind of get an idea.
So real pilots use this map.
Yes, they use this map. And this is supposed to be the flat earth theory map, kind of. Some people are saying it's square or whatever. But if there is a flat earth, I believe that this is it right here. And this is the pilot map. So say if you were flying here, you fly over here. Everywhere we fly is over the North Pole-ish. They kind of stay away from the edge, though. They leave this hole around. No pilots can fly anywhere down south. So if you were down here and you wanted to quickly fly to Australia and go this way, you could not do that. They're not allowed to do that for some reason. So, and then I looked up Magellan, Ferdinand Magellan. He sailed around the world.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Well, to do that, he went from Spain, and then he went down, went all the way around, and then down through South America, and then came back up, right?
Okay.
Well, if he would have, it took him 13 months it took him 3 months and 20 days to sail around the world, okay? And then I looked it up. How long does it take to sail around the world at the equator?
Yeah.
And that's the largest point of the Earth. So it would take 3 months and 14 days.
That's coincidental.
So and if our Earth is flat and cut in half, then the circumference of the Earth, this would be about the same amount. If it was just like this. Now, if Antarctica is a small continent on the bottom, and he's sailing around that, and then coming back up, it would take far less time.
Oh, definitely.
Wouldn't it?
Definitely.
Than to sail around the entire equator.
Yeah.
But it's adding up to the same amount. That's why I'm confused, because I've never been to space, and the only thing showing us that this is around Earth is like astronomers and NASA.
So you're putting your faith in those people, sure.
And Noah's UFOs are everywhere, and no astronomer will come out and say, yes, there are aliens. And people do believe that now.
Sure.
The Pentagon and the government's even releasing that. But astronomers won't, like Neil deGrasse, that guy needs to come out and tell us what's going on. He knows something, and he's not saying anything. They don't believe in aliens. How can you not? Why? Because you know something? Are we under a fucking dome? Like, what's going on?
Well, there's going to be some sort of secrets there or something, and especially when there's money involved. I mean, Neil deGrasse Tyson or whatever, he's got some television shows. He makes some money.
He makes a lot of money.
Exactly.
He makes a lot of fucking money.
And other philosophers. And then on top of that, you have the governmental entities that are putting out this information that are actually bought by big corporations to promote a service or something like that.
Well,
so
and
you just got to be skeptic here.
And I'm not saying that this is a flat Earth. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying it's weird. This is an actual airplane, a pilot map. This is what they give them to fly places. So around Earth, I mean, you'd think the map would be a little different. Yeah. Antarctica is this big. I mean, I just don't understand it. I understand the map because you pull it out from the bottom, and flatten the Earth. But at the same time, I believe that it could be a half Earth or a half dome.
Yeah, kind of like a basketball cut in half.
Yeah, it could be something like that.
Sure.
It could be, a round Earth, just like, what we've been taught to believe throughout all these years.
We just want truth, that's all.
Yeah,
that's what the show says, truth.
It's odd. Some of these numbers add up, and this is how you would go around the Earth and that makes sense. And Magellan
through mathematics and everything. Sure.
Yeah, Magellan snuck around like that. So it's very odd to me, and it's a question. I question everything.
Amen. I think everybody should question everything, make your own conclusions. So Did you have that? Did you have a video that you were going to show?
No, I didn't really have a video of flat Earth because, you know, I mean,
the skeptics, you can't even find it anywhere because they just blow it off and they just call them kooks or whatever. But you can't even find the information on it. So, who's the kook there? You know. Go ahead.
One thing I did see is, you know, some of them will debunk themselves on a flat Earth.
Exactly.
But you got to do mathematics. But the mathematics they taught us about everything makes everything, everything add up. So when things start adding up and these coincidences are the same as if what they're saying and what I'm saying is the same. Like, I'm saying that there could be a flat Earth, but at the same time, I'm saying that there could not be.
Exactly.
I mean, but I don't understand this map or this concept. I don't understand why astronauts go into outer space and can't see stars.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense to me.
Sure.
So is our atmosphere reflecting these stars?
Yeah. And we've talked about before with the spacesuits and how, you know, the heat resistance, they should be either sweating or really hot, but when they go up in the atmosphere, you know,
they're normal. It's a Joe Blow experience, and none of them are too excited on the radio or on the horn when they're talking back. And I mean, so it's odd. I'm not saying they don't. They probably go up there. Yeah. They go somewhere. But I am saying this is a very odd map, and everything adds up both ways.
Exactly.
So, I mean, whoever invented the lies, they knew mathematics, but they taught us these mathematics.
So they had to be smart.
Yeah. So they implanted this on us. I don't know. The Bible says there's a firmament,
and there's ready to lead.
Water above it. What do you?
Well, yeah. I mean, it all explains the theory, and then it just explains more about the spiritual part of it, of Satan and how he is deceiving us from knowing the truth, which is Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. So he's using all these things deceptive, but over time, and secrets always get revealed, right? Luke 8:17, for no secret shall be, revealed or whatever. I'm still learning. I'm only a Christian for a few months, but that's the whole point of what I'm saying here, is that I honestly feel there's something spiritual going on here, and he's going to show us the truth on some things, and this may be true, may not be true. I don't know, but the information's going to come out, and I don't know, the way I'm looking here and the way I'm thinking with the mathematics and everything, it's definitely a true possibility.
It's a possibility that the Earth is flat. I mean, it is. The only thing they have is the astronauts. So what we need to do, and you're like, how can we find out?
Sure.
How in the hell can we find out?
That's just Joe Blow human being.
I'm in my kitchen going, what the fuck is going on? Why do I even think the Earth is flat? Why? But why do I not question everything? Let's question it. Let's dig into it. And the true way to know is to get a hold of astronauts from other countries that haven't been involved in our media, that haven't been
compromised.
Yes, compromised. Things like that. But they have been. They probably have been compromised. But we need to find these type of people and get them to say, we need to do some mathematics on the situation. We need to explore. We need to say, let us go down to Antarctica. And why not? Everybody's climbing these mountains. They're doing crazy ass shit. They're doing squirrel suit shit. Let's have those people go explore Antarctica. They will survive. They're tough bastards. I've seen them do that crazy shit. So we need those kind of mountain climbers to get together. We need to have our own expedition down in Antarctica.
Amen.
And if there isn't a dome, like Admiral Byrd said, there's a dome down there. That's crazy. There might be a dome.
Look it up, 1954 Antarctic expedition.
Yes.
Navy.
There you go. Operation Fishbowl.
Operation Fishbowl. You can find some of this stuff too on my website, greatmightygospel.org. Just thought I'd throw a little plug in there. Yeah. Go ahead there, Woody.
No, that's fine. But Admiral Byrd went down there with thousands of men. If on a scientific expedition, I don't think so, right?
Exactly.
You don't take thousands of men. And at that time,
our
money meant something.
And warships and all this stuff.
And we didn't just spend money frivolously like we do now. No. So he goes down there, and then he comes back and says there's a dome about 30,000 feet high. Now, it doesn't say, that's in declassified documents.
Yep.
These are in real government documents.
You can find these if you do some digging.
Yes, you dig and find them. Absolutely. But it doesn't specify whether it's 30,000 feet high, it says. But it doesn't specify, like, if it's touching the ground and then it's 30,000 feet high and touching over here, if there's a single little dome, or if he hit some sort of firmament over the earth. It doesn't specify that. But that Operation Fishbowl, go ahead on that.
No, it's something that was linked after the CIA files were declassified, where they found out that there was an actual Operation Fishbowl where the countries got together and supposedly were big nuclear weapons and things, and they were trying to blow a hole inside this over. I assume it was over the dome over our heads, and
it's either over our head or they're trying to blow up a dome that's there in Antarctica.
Let me try to get some.
Well, there. Okay, from like Admiral Byrd's point of view, there is some sort of dome there. Okay, and they went down there to blow it up. I don't know if it's over our head. It doesn't specify, or if it's over some sort of civilization's head down there. I mean, the craziest thing about it is that we took our guys down there, right? Correct? Mm-hmm. And we tried to blow a hole in it with a bunch of nukes, right?
Okay. So yeah,
tell me about
here's a little bit about it. Wikipedia is going to give you about 2 sentences, but it's way more important than that. Operation Fishbowl, series of high-altitude nuclear tests in 1962. So you're talking in the middle of the space race when they're going on.
They're trying to get out of here.
That were carried out by the United States as part of a larger Operation Dominic nuclear test program. So let's just go ahead and look up Operation Dominic. A series of 31 nuclear test explosions conducted by the United States during the Pacific. So yeah, those were a few there. But
in Operation Fishbowl, what they did is they took a bunch of nukes and tried to blow a hole in this dome they found. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what they did. And then they're saying they're going to the moon in 1969. So this thing was set up the whole time. So all them guys, the government was trying to beat Russia to the moon, right?
Exactly.
And then they go and shoot rockets and find out that there might be a dome above us. So they go down to Antarctica, find the edge of the dome. Okay, this is where Admiral Byrd found the edge of the dome at 30,000 feet. When that dome comes down and it curves and you're on the edge of the earth, it's going to be a lot shorter altitude. It's not going to be, but if it was a dome, okay, and then that dome curves up as the earth goes, it's going to get way higher and way away from, much like the Truman Show.
Exactly.
He went to the edge of the dome. So to me, this theory is a theory. It is.
Exactly.
But I think we need to prove it wrong, and I think Elon Musk proved it wrong. That's why they gave him the face of NASA. Mm-hmm. NASA is Elon Musk now, and our government pays him $2.some billion.
$1 billion with a B.
Yeah, because he had the same idea as we did. Only he had the money to start shooting rockets up.